Hey, so I want to talk to you about something. This video is not scripted, it's not planned out. I literally just decided to do it 5 seconds ago because I've been hearing a lot of things from people lately about fitness instructors, fitness business owners, personal trainers, all like my kind of people, right? And we're always hearing that, hey, fitness instructors, personal trainers, we've never had any hardships. We've never been out of shape, we've never struggled with our weight, we've never been fat, we've never been bullied about our weight, we've never been self-conscious about ourselves, and all these kind of things. And I want to correct that a little bit because it's not true one bit. Yeah, some people have always been in shape. Some people are naturally genetically blessed. Some people have never had food issues, But I'm here to tell you that 9 out of 10 of us, I would say, is the complete opposite. I've had, I was a fat kid, I was bullied, I was self-conscious, I was always conscious about what people were thinking, I was conscious in changing rooms. I was always this kid who was like, oh man, I don't want to go here, there, and to that place because I'm going to have to take my shirt off and I'm fat. Does that make sense? And so many people have this misconception that we're just these naturally blessed people. We're lucky. I'm telling you today, I'm 28 years old. I still struggle with my shape. I still struggle with it. So I'm going to start from the start. So when we were in primary school, I was never hugely fat, but I was fat, right? And fat for me, and your version of fat for you and my version of fat for me are two different things, right? But I was a little bit fat. I wasn't huge, but I was fat. And there was a guy, and I still remember him to this day. He had a little kind of a rhyme for me, and so there was a soccer player in the Premiership, so the English Premiership, and his name was Andrew Impey, right? And he was a really fat soccer player, unfortunately. And the rhyme kind of went I started being called Impey basically because of that. And then there was a rhyme, and those blimps in the air, the big plane, not planes, but those big round blimpy whatever flying things, saucers, I don't know what they're called. But there was a rhyme, it's an imp, it's a blimp, oh no wait, it's just imp, or something like that, right? And that was chanted, right? And I'm 8, 9, 10 years old. I'm like, Jesus, what the hell do I do here? So obviously I'm becoming very, very self-conscious about my weight and all this stuff, even though I probably wasn't before that. And then the next thing was we were in secondary school, and I still remember this guy too, and I'll never forget him. He made up a rhyme. So my name is Beatty, so it was Meaty Beatty. So and this is chanted, all my pals, right? My pals, Meaty Beatty, and it was constant. And do they mean it badly? Probably not. They're kids, but at the same time, just because they don't mean it doesn't mean you don't take it, take it to heart, right? It doesn't affect you self-consciously, and subconsciously. So, not self-consciously, subconsciously. So that really that has played on me for years. And so I was a fat kid. Come secondary school. That was still in secondary school. Maybe 5th year, 6th year, started to get pretty good at sports. And I was fit, so I'm talking I worked out 3 times a day because I want to get in shape, right? I was really fit, still kind of had a little puppy fat, even though I got in better shape. So still cool, I'm not being bullied about it or targeted about it anymore, but I'm still self-conscious about it, right? And there's no question about it, definitely affected my personality. So I was one of those aggressive little kids, one of those little shits basically. And I'm not anymore because I've worked on it, but we'll talk about that in a second. So started getting in shape, went to college to do English, was going to be a teacher, and I was like, oh man, I started getting into training even more. So a friend of mine started working out together, and because of that I just started to love it. I'm like, oh my god, I love the gym, I love this, I love that. So I went to UCD after I finished MAI and did sports science. If I had to do it all again, I wouldn't do any of them, but that's the whole point, is that's how we kind of got into industry. So it started off as this bullied kid, self-conscious kids, and that continued into my teens, still continues into my 20s, not being bullied obviously, but the point still stands that up here you have it, it's very, very difficult to get rid of. And that kind of developed a poor relationship with food, and most people won't notice. My parents don't even notice, right? Your parents probably don't know if you're the same, but a really poor relationship with food. I know you've done this before as well. I'd pull into a supermarket on the way home, or I'd pull into a garage and I'd buy 2 or 3 bags of biscuits, big bags now, right? Cookies, dairy milks, whatever, and I'd have them eaten in the car before I got home in a 2-minute drive. No joke. And I know you've done it before, but I do that because, what do you call it, closet eating? I don't know, secret eating. Because, cool, I don't want people to see what I'm doing, but at the same time, I want that food because I'm a little bit of an addiction, and I can't get rid of it. And then what you got this like constant punishing battle. So like you eat that stuff, and then 5 seconds, it's like you eat one, you're like, oh, this is good. You eat two, you're like, not so good. You eat three, then you're regretting it, but you keep eating it, right? And you hate yourself. Next morning, I'm hating myself, and I'd fast. I'm like, I'm not eating today. Done. I'm not eating today. I remember I went through a period of the Special K, the Special K diet, and you have the bowls of cereal. What do you eat, like 2 or 3 times a day? I don't know what it is. Just eat Special K 2 or 3 times a day, and you'll lose 2 dress sizes is what they actually promoted, I believe. But I tried that. Like, your parents know about it? Nope. Family know about it? Nope. But I did it. And so you do all these things, and and you keep it all secret because you're trying to get in better shape so that you feel good about yourself, and you're trying to get in better shape so that, or I'm trying to get in better shape so I feel good about myself. I'm trying to get in better shape so that I don't feel self-conscious, at the beach or in the change rooms playing sports, in the change rooms at the gym. I want to whip my shirt off, go to the showers, and not feel self-conscious. And to be honest, I don't think that has ever happens, but I've been a lot more confident and more comfortable probably since I was about 22, 23, 24 and upwards. And it still happens. Like, hey, so, some people think, oh, you've got it sorted. I was talking to a friend of mine last week, and she's like, you never eat carbs. There's no way you're ever going to eat carbs. And I'm looking at her like, what are you talking about? Because I literally, that addiction to food, it kills me sometimes. I literally would pull on my hair. I want junk food. I want it. And it's really, really difficult. These people that say you don't ever eat, you don't ever drink, you don't ever do this. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Just because you see me portray this this health and fitness lifestyle, and that's exactly what I'm portraying. That's that's what I like to live, and that's what I like to lead, and that's what I want you to do, because I know you'd feel better and look better and be happy with yourself. But I still struggle with it. Do you know what I mean? So that thing of you're perfect, or not perfect is the wrong word, but you don't have any of these problems that I've got. I'm like, that's not true at all, right? So I can actually relate. That's a lot of people think you can't relate to this, and I think I can. So I can literally, I'm confident I can sit in front of a 30, 40, 50-year-old woman, and she'll tell me all her problems. Why? Because, and they don't all have to be related to weight, but I think that because I've been in a place where I understand the weight thing, I understand the mind thing, I understand the bully thing, the self-conscious thing, and then that carries over into so many more aspects of your life. And if you can ask the right questions and just listen to those people, it becomes so much easier it becomes very, very easy to find other people's problems, and I don't know where I'm going with this video, but I just want to kind of tell you that kind of stuff, guys. So, hey, listen, fitness guys, we're not always these perfect people. We're not always people who are always in shape. We're not always people who just never eat junk. We're not always these people who don't drink beer, drink whatever. Just because we choose to live a certain way does not mean we're perfect all the time. Just because we choose to live a certain way does not mean that we don't have the same problems or don't have the same issues with food and drink and all these kind of things that you think that you do, right? So when you feel alone, you feel like there's nobody can help me because no one understands what I'm going through, I promise you that's not true. I promise you that's not true. So that's all I wanted to do, guys. I think that I think what's helped me the most, so I think this will help you. What's helped me the most is working on my head. So how do I work on my head? I literally, now this might be a bit extreme for some people, but I want the best for me. I want my life to be up here, right? I can go skyrocket. I want to be flying to the moon, right? Flying to the sun. And how do I do that? I constantly surround myself with things that I know are going to make me better. So I put myself in rooms with people who I think are better than me. I put myself in rooms with people who are better than me. I literally, if you ever see me with headphones in, I'm not listening to music. I'm listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to something that's going to make me better. I'm listening to a podcast that's going to make me better. I'm listening to something that's going to help me to improve. I'm always reading books, constantly. And these things help you, help me to see everything from a different perspective. So you have literally got tunnel vision. We all have tunnel vision, but if you fill your mind with so many different perspectives, so many different views, now with that tunnel vision, it's not one tunnel anymore, it's 50 tunnels. And you can literally depending on the situation, you can pick, okay, I'm going to go this road today, or I'm going to go that road today. And I think that's why it's always very, very easy, or it appears very, very easy to have solutions to your problems, or be able to help other people a lot easier. So I think that what will help you is 2 things. Number 1, surrounding yourself with people who are going the same path as you, or going the same direction as you, or people who are going to pull you with them, not with people who don't have the same values as you, aren't on the same path as you. So if you want a thriving business, or if you want to be in great shape, or if you want, like, I don't know, to own 100 properties, I don't know, whatever. Like, you gotta find the people who are on those paths. Does that make sense? And they will help you along. They will completely change your mindset. And number two is this: are you reading books? Like, stop watching crap TV. Stop. Like, don't tell me you've no time, because I know you've got time, right? You're gonna go home tonight. You're gonna watch TV. How about we're not gonna watch TV and we're probably gonna just read a book? We're gonna read a book, like not some stupid Harry Potter. I'm all about Harry Potter, by the way, but like not some storybook. We're gonna read a book that can improve our life somehow. We're gonna read a book that's gonna open our horizons. We're gonna read a book that's gonna, help broaden the way we see things. So, I know I'm rambling a bit. I don't want to ramble. I don't even know why I did this video. I kind of like just decided to do it. But what I would think is, if you think this is a little bit helpful, or any helpful at all, or it could help one of your friends, just hit that share button and leave a comment below, whatever you thought, 'cause that'd be great for me, guys. So just comment below, hit that share button. I really appreciate it. Hope it helps. Talk to you soon.